I think I'm on.
Awesome. Hi, good morning.
Okay.
Please.
I'm on finally.
All right, we're gonna get started in just a minute. Waiting for some people to get on. Let me see who's.
There is some glare, isn't there?
It's sunny today, which is nice, right? All right.
Let's see what I can do about that glare.
I think you're just hiding from the camera.
Right. My front window is like total glare, even though the shade.
Oh, really? Is that what it is?
Yeah, the shade is down, but apparently whatever sun is out there.
It's blinding.
So I just moved.
Okay, great.
I know my friends were planning on being on this morning, so I don't know where they are.
Yeah, I don't know. I just see just the two of you right now. I'm wondering if I should just wait another minute just to see.
I was with Ricky and Renee last night. They were going to be on.
Maybe they're having trouble clicking on.
Just use the usual site.
I know, but every time I get there, there's some buttons I haven't seen before.
It's always different. I know. I had a problem this morning. It was taking forever to load on. I don't know.
I just copy the meeting ID
The number, yeah.
and then XEN 94, 94, 92C, whichever it is. I have to look every time, but whatever it is, I just do it.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how to, apparently I don't know how to get back. I probably should do something like that, copy it someplace, because then I can't find it afterwards.
I know. I do send it every week in the email, so I sent it this morning. I think.
No, I know it's there. I know where it is. I just can't get to it.
I know, we have to learn all these new things.
Well, yes, it's called progress.
Yeah.
What would we do without it?
I know. What do we do?
What we used to do without it. What do we do without it?
It's true.
Rely on Zoom.
Yeah.
We now should do very well without it, actually.
True. I'm hoping, maybe over the summer or next year to get back into the library and into the Claridge house as well. Because I'm going to be fully vaccinated in May. I'll have my second shot.
Yeah.
So, and then, once everyone feels comfortable, we could sit 6 feet apart and do it that way. So hopefully soon.
That would be nice.
Yeah. I miss that. This is nice, but, I do miss the in-person because it's hard to see everybody. I would have to put my glasses on and yeah. But anyway, we'll just start a little bit of breathing while everybody gets on.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll just mute the participants. All right, very good. All right, let's get started. Today is the throat chakra. So I'm wearing blue, which is the color of the throat chakra, and the vibrational sound is hum. So that's our, and at the end next week, we're going to be doing all the sounds, but in particular, because we're working on the throat chakra, that has to do with sounds and vibrations and breathing. It has to do with our ears, our throat, our thyroid, which the thyroid, of course, has some to do with the metabolism. So while we're waiting, I'll read you some things that has to do with the throat chakra. So the physical symptoms, if your throat chakra supposedly is not balanced, is sore throat, neck stiffness, headaches, thyroid problems and your jaw and earaches. So that all has to do with that area right there. Let's see, what else did I want to tell? Oh, so it's called the Vishuddha chakra, the Vishuddha chakra. It's the 5th chakra, the throat chakra. The color is blue. The sound is hum. And so we're going to be working on some breathing, some things to strengthen our throat chakra, our neck, our shoulders. The shoulders are also a part of the throat chakra. So, and some healing affirmations. I speak my truth. I listen to the truth. I am open and honest with communication, and I am at peace. So those are some things that you can say. We always want to have our affirmation, our intention throughout our class, and those are nice ones to have. So, well, let's just sit up straight. Again, we're going to have our shoulders away from our ears, our head over heart. Hello, welcome. Head over heart, heart over pelvis. Today we're doing the throat chakra, blue, and we're working on our throat, balancing our throat chakra. So we're just getting in our sitting seat, our seat where we're nice and straight. Our head is up, we're looking straight ahead, and we're going to begin breathing. And a nice breath to do with the throat chakra is the Ujjai Breath, okay? And I'm going to explain that again. I know I've done this in my classes before, but it's always good to have a little refresher. Let's begin with breathing in deep and breathing out, letting it go. And just notice your breath. Breathe in and out. And then you will slowly come to center yourself. You'll come to be in the here and now, which is mindfulness, that buzzword that everyone is talking about. We all want to be mindful. We all want to be here. We all want to be now, and not worry about what happened before or worry about what's going to happen. So just keep breathing. And then we're going to do a breathing technique that really works on the throat chakra, specifically for your throat chakra. So just keep breathing. I'm going to count to 4. We're going to breathe in for 4 and out for 4. So breathe in, 1, 2, 3, 4. Out, 1, 2, 3, 4. In, 1, 2, 3, 4. Out, 1, 2, 3, 4. In, 1, 2, 3, 4. Out, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now keep that breath going while I explain our Ujjai breath. Now, this breath, we're going to pretend we have a mirror in front of our face, okay? And we're going to go and fog up that mirror, okay? So we're going all right? Now, let's pretend that we have a mirror in the back of our throat. So we're going to be breathing in with that sound. And we're fogging up the back of our throat. And then out. Okay, now we're going to close our mouth, all right? But we're going to still pretend that we're going to fog up the mirror. So we're going to constrict our throat, breathing in, and then exhale out. So it's a sounding breath. It almost sounds like the sound of an ocean, but if you can visualize fogging up the mirror, even with your mouth closed, you can also keep your mouth open if you want, but you want to make that sound, okay? So let's try that a little bit. We'll just focus on that. So exhale, and then inhale. Fog up both mirrors. Exhale, inhale. Ujjai breath. Exhale, inhale. So anyway, that's the sound that we want to try to have throughout the class today. That will really strengthen our throat, the throat chakra, that area, and we'll be more mindful of that area as we're doing the class. So if you want to breathe that way or just breathe normally, you want to make sure that you're breathing deep, where it's coming all the way down and not just up here. The breath is coming down. Visualize the breath coming all the way down to your tummy, and then exhale. So we want to get our breath right. And the more you breathe deep, the more oxygen comes into your body, and it gets your organs oxygenated as the blood is flowing. So you really want to breathe. Okay, so now I have something else to read while we're breathing deep. Okay, I'm going to read it at the end too. Your inner truth and voice, letting the world know your unique spark and light. Express with humbleness, love, and kindness, with no hesitations. Express you, your perfection. In your throat is the seat of expressive energy that flows balanced. When you feel heard, you can hear your own voice clearly. So the throat is where we express ourselves, right? That's where we speak. And also our ears have a lot to do with it because we hear. Okay, so with that being said, let's work on our neck a little bit, which helps protect our throat. All right, so now let's bring our head over to the left. Okay, little tilt. Let's bring our left arm up and let's hold it, hold it. So we're lengthening the side of our necks. Let's hold this for a couple of breaths. If you'd like to do your Ujjai, wonderful. If not, then just breathe deep. Nice and deep. Good, one more breath here. Good, let it go. Coming up so slow. And then we're going to bring our head to the other side, lifting that right arm and lightly putting it on top of our head, lengthening the left side of our neck. And let's breathe. A few breaths here. Good, and then lift that back up. Wonderful. Let's just do a few little neck circles, and then we're going to come to the left, a little bit back, over to the right, and down. That's it. Good. Just keep letting it flow. Focusing on our expression today. All right, now let's hold here. Take a breath. Nice and deep. Let it out. And let's come over to the other side. Down, to the right, back, left. Just loosening up those muscles, focusing on that chakra today. All these different parts of our body that we work on really, stops the aging process, really. So that's a good thing. We want to feel as good as we can at whatever age we are. Okay, back to center. All right. So now what I'd like to do is you're going to come forward, bring your chin to your chest, and we're just going to hold this for a couple of breaths. Nice deep breath. Maybe finding a focal point on the floor, or dristi, our point that we focus on. Whatever that may be for you is different for everybody. Focus, breathe in and out. Really let our chest expand. In and out. Good. Then lift that head up gracefully. And now we're not going to hold this for long, but we're going to bring our chin up, facing the sky, looking at a point in the ceiling, right? Okay, so we're expanding our neck, letting our neck breathe. And we're just going to hold this for a few breaths, not long, but just a couple breaths. So breathe in and out. In and out. In and out. and then come back to center. Good. So we opened up that neck area so it's nice and lubricated. We can move. Another thing that you want to think about throughout our practice today is our jaw has a lot to do. We tense our jaw, then everything is tense. Our neck muscles, our shoulders. So how we release that tension is we can put our tongue between the two front teeth, and that helps relax the jaw. Or you could just physically just say relax and your jaw will relax. Okay, so if you'd like to put your tongue in, it's called fire point, the ridge behind the two front teeth. You could do that. If you don't want to do it, you don't do it, but just try to relax your jaw. All right, now let's move on to our shoulders. All right, so let's bring our arms up, forward, and then out. Okay, and let's bring our hands both, let's have them both face the ceiling. Okay, so the hands are facing the ceiling. The palms of the hands are facing the ceiling. And then one at a time, we're going to bring our left arm when we're going to turn it. So our palm is facing down. All right. And then you're going to turn it back and then bring the other one face down. So one at a time. All right. The right hand now is facing up and the left hand face down. Okay. So it's a little concentration and just go back and forth. Okay. All right, so breathe deep. It's a little movement, but it's really good for you. It strengthens those shoulders and upper arms, also our wrists at the same time. So we're just doing opposite turns, keeping our arms out. Like when we do Warrior Two, we have our arms outstretched like this, right? So breathe. Just a few more. Good. Now bring the arms back up and then bring them down. Good. Let that go. All right. So now bring your arms back up and then bring one arm down. Okay. Now this is your left arm. And then we're going to bring our arm to meet the other arm. Our hands are together. And then the right arm comes down, okay? So inhale on the way up and exhale. So we're alternating our arms. If you just follow me, one arm at a time. Inhale, exhale. Breathe deep. Just focusing on our shoulders. So this really helps our shoulders, our upper back, and upper arm. Strengthening that area because the shoulders are part of our fifth chakra. All right, keep going. I wish I could play a little music. It doesn't seem to work through Zoom. It doesn't sound right. Like I have to get a mic or something. So I'm going to look into that. But yoga is always a little nicer, I think, with relaxing music. So we're going to have to work on that. All right. And then let the arms fall down. Meet your hands with your knees and take a breath. Inhale and exhale. Okay. Now let's pick the left arm up, forward, and then like you're offering someone, if you're saying, you can go this way to someone, go this way, all right? So inhale up and then exhale down, come back. And then let's go the other way. Inhale and then exhale. Left hand, inhale, turning your neck and exhale. So we want to try to turn our neck now. Looking at our hand, great for the throat chakra. Inhale, exhale, turning our head towards our hand. Inhale, exhale. Looking at our hands, strengthening our neck and our shoulders at the same time. All right, 2 more. Good, and let's meet back. Our hands are back at our knees and we're breathing deep. Breathe deep. That's it, breathe deep, okay. All right, so now we're going to bring our left arm over just for a little shoulder stretch. Another breath here, all right. And then come to the other side with a nice little shoulder stretch. Good. And now we're going to inhale and exhale back, and we're going to hold the back of our chair, if that is accessible to you, holding the back. And we're just going to shine our chest and our throat up to the sky for a few deep breaths. Take the biggest breath that you've taken all day. Let the air fill your lungs. This strengthens the lungs. It makes it easier to speak, communicate if we're breathing better. Breathe deep. Good. And then you can let that go. All right. Let's bring one shoulder up, our left shoulder up towards our ear, and then let it down. Right shoulder and down. Left, down. Right, down. Breathe in and out. In and out. That's it. Good. Now let's bring both shoulders up and down. Breathe in and out. In and out. In, out. Very good. Keep going. I just want to see if anyone is texting me. Okay. Up and down, up and down. Good. All right. And now just relax. Now let's inhale. Exhale, bring our hands on our shoulders. Okay. So we're sitting up straight, nice and straight. Our hands are on our shoulders, right? And we're going to turn to the left. Nice little twist. And then back to center and turn to the right. Okay. Just a little twist here. Just to awaken our midsection, our back. Breathing deep. Good. Couple more. Good. And then let that relax. Very good. All right. So now we're going to bring our arm up. And if you want to hold on to the chair for stability or keep your hand on your knee, that's fine. We're just going to go up and over. All right, with an exhale. So inhale on the way up. And then exhale. So we're going side to side, right? We can do opposites. So one side, inhale, and then exhale over. Inhale, exhale over. So we're really stretching our side body. We're moving our shoulders and our arms, stretching that whole side. Breathe deep. Side to side. You feel it, your whole side body, little stretch there. Breathing deep. Good. Side to side, breathing deep. Good. All right, and then back to center. All right, so now let's do a little bit of our cat-cows with the focus on our throat chakra. So we're going to lift. When we come into cow, we're really going to look up and lift our chin up to the sky. Where maybe we don't normally do that, we want to do that today. Really a nice back bend. This way your throat is you're lifting up towards the sky, okay? So cow, all right, inhale, and then cat. Nice forward bend, like you're punched in the stomach. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, exhale. We're going to do a few of these because these are really, really good. Exhale, inhale, exhale. Really focus on every part of that back when you do the bend, and then look up with your chin and your eyes. Take a deep breath every time you do your back bend. Exhale when you do your forward bend. Good. A couple more. And we got to work on our legs a little bit today. So have to be balanced. All right. And just relax. Come to center. Take a breath. Very good. Okay. So what I wanted is it time to stand up in a couple minutes. Okay. So let's do our few exercises for our legs. Okay. So, you know, make sure that you can bring your left leg up and flex it. Okay. So let's point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, breathing. Really focus on when you point it like you're a ballerina. And then when you flex it, really feel it in your calf. Point, flex, point, flex. Breathing in and out, breathing deep. Good. All right, let's do some circles any way you want. For your ankles, breathe deep, and then come the other way. Good. All right, now let that foot come down and try to touch your toe if you can with an exhale. Nice stretch for the back. And then come back up. Good. All right, shake that leg out. And let's go to the other side. Let's flex that foot. Point, flex, point like you're a ballerina. Flex that foot, feel it in the back of the calf. Okay, breathe deep. The more you breathe during these exercises, the more the blood, your oxygen gets to the blood flows, gets to the areas it needs to go to. All right, good. Now let's do our ankle turns or ankle circles. All right, keep going. Breathing deep, and then going the other way. And then let that come down, right? So then we can try to touch our toe, stretching out the other side of the back, the right side. Taking a deep breath in and out, and then coming back up, shaking that leg out. Good. All right. Now let's bring our hands up, inhale up. Bring our hands behind our head, right? We're sitting up nice and straight. And we're going to do our yoga sit-ups, okay? So we're going to bring our left elbow to kiss the right knee, and then we come back up, almost like a back bend today. Let's do it a little bit different. We're going to have our throat and our chin up high today, looking a little bent back, okay? So let's do we're going to come down and then look up. Down, look up, okay? Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Good. Excellent job. As many as you can, you know, and if you have to stop, you bless yourself and you just, you know, get right back to it if you can. All right, really good for the tummy area. But we're also focused on our throat today, and we're looking up high with this one. All right, and then just relax. Very good. Deep breath. Excellent. All right, so let's do our little marches, moving our hands and feet, breathing deep, moving our arms. Maybe really swing those arms, and while we're doing it, let's look up. Let's look up, sit up straight. We're gonna let our neck lengthen today. Focus on your necks, your throat. Lengthen your neck. Makes everyone look younger, right? With a nice long neck. All right, good. And then let that go. Shake it all out. And we're going to be standing up now. All right. So before we do that, let's strengthen our legs a little bit. And we're going to do our chair pose. Okay, coming right up off the seat. Hands extended forward for a couple of breaths. And then we come sit back down, right? Come up again. Nice deep breaths. And then come back down. Really strengthens the legs. So when you do stand up, it's so nice. Okay, one more time. And then come down. Good. All right. So we're going to stand up. Let's stand up 10 times. Okay. And then we're going to stay standing. All right. So let's start. I'll get us started, and so let's get ready to stand up. And if you don't want to do it, you don't have to do it, and just meet us standing up or stay seated. Okay, let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Strengthening those legs. 8, 9, 10. All right, stay standing. Try to put this up a little bit so you can see me. All right. Let's get in back of our chairs today for just a minute. And we're just going to point our feet out like we're in second position if you ever took ballet. It looks like this. And we're just going to come down and up. Okay. So exhale on the way down, inhale on the way up. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Good. So keep that going, really strengthening the legs. Good. Right, and then you're holding on to the chair. So wherever you are, if you're in the back of the chair, coming down and up. All right. Now come to one side of the chair and let's pick up our right leg and just hold it in front of us, okay? So what I'd like you to do is if you can extend it and then bring it back, all right? Holding on to the chair. So we're on the right side, we're picking up our right leg and we're just letting it hinge forward and come back. Remember our Ujjai breathing, right? You can flex your foot if you'd like. If it feels better pointed though, you can do that too. It doesn't really matter. All right, and then let that foot come down. Good. All right. Now what we're going to do is we're going to extend our leg to the side. We're holding onto the chair. If you need to hold with both hands, then just do that. Or if you want to hold with one hand, you can just stand to the side. So we're going to bring our one foot up and down. Okay, I'm facing my toes forward. I'm not going like this. I'm just letting it go to the side. And just, my foot is exactly the way it is. And I'm just going to the side, picking it up a little bit. All right, just keep breathing. And we're holding on to the chair. And, you know, because I want you to feel stable, right? But if you'd like to let go and you feel that you can certainly do that. Or just hold on with one hand. All right. Now, let's go to the back. Kick back. Working on our booty, right? Kick back. Kick back. Back. Keep breathing. Good. Just a couple more. All right. Now let's come to the other side. All right. Where we're going to pick up our left leg and we're just going to hinge it forward. And you know, if it helps to put your hand on your hip or whatever you want to do. Just strengthening those quads. All right. And now let's go to the side. All right. So we're just letting that foot come out to the side, flexing it. Our toe is pointed forward. Breathing deep. Nice and deep. A couple more. Good. All right. Now, if you'd like to hold on to the back of your chair, just kick back. Nice for your booty. Breathing deep. Okay, a couple more. Good, and let that go. Maybe shake your legs out. Maybe the hands. Shake the body a little bit. In fact, why don't we do our hula hoops? You know, that really gets our hips nice and lubricated. Go to whatever side you want, and then go to the other side. Breathing deep. Really relaxing. It's nice with yoga, I think, is because we have this energized but yet relaxed feeling. We're not so hyper, but we're, you know, but we're always calm and relaxed. All right, very good. Now, I wanted to try today a new thing where we're going to use not just the back of the chair while we're standing, but maybe a little bit with the front, you know, to come down a little bit and stretch out a little bit more. So if you could have the front of your chair facing you, okay? And we'll do a down dog, and we'll also do an angle pose where you come down a little bit more, where you're not quite on the floor. So I think this is really nice to kind of build up to this, okay? So let's breathe in, and do a little back bend, come down, and now do our down dog like this, where we're down a little bit more, okay? So you're really gonna feel it through your lower legs and your entire body, your back, your shoulders. Breathe deep in this, and we're gonna hold this for a couple of breaths. Micro bend in the knees, and now we can come back up, right? So inhale, and then exhale. Holding the chair, our palms are on the chair. We're walking back, and a nice downward dog. But we're down even more now. Instead of like this, we're down more. We're really sticking our booty out, and our head is lower. Okay, so we're really stretching our necks and our shoulders a little bit more. It's like a midway between the mat and what we normally do. So, okay. And something else I'd like to try, why don't we try our triangle pose, okay, with the chair like this, okay? So we're going to inhale up, exhale, and we're going to open up our legs a little bit, okay? And we're going to come over to the side and just have one hand up. We're going to turn up and look at our hand, and our other hand, our right hand, is down, holding onto the chair, nice and stable. So this is, you normally triangles down like this, but I think this is a nice happy medium. Really, really nice. So we're looking up, we're holding this. I feel it all the way down. Good. And then let's do that on the other side. I'm just going to turn, so you're going to see me from the back. All right. So we're going to inhale, exhale, open our legs a little bit, and then do our triangle pose, looking up at our hand, our other hand, our right hand. Okay. And then come back up. So that was a little bit different, right? So we stretched out the side of our bodies, right? So anyway, we can come back to seated. There are a few more things to do on our chairs today. All right, so let's come back to seated. Take some deep breaths. Good. Now, what I like to do is let's bring our left hand up, okay? Like we're going to shake someone's hands. Now let's make a fist, okay? And have our thumb up, okay? So this is really good for our throat chakra and our shoulders and everything else. So we're going to blow out our candle, and then and so the thumb is going to go down, and then the other fingers will open up as we open our arm, okay? And then it'll continue back, okay? So how that works is we make a fist, our thumb is up, we blow out, so this is great for our lungs. Thumb goes down, and then we open up our fingers one by one, and then turn and look at the back of the room. Okay, let's try it with the right arm. So make a fist, thumb up, blow out your candle, which is your thumb, and then let's bring one finger at a time, including the thumb, open up and look back. Breathe deep. We'll do that one more time on each side, okay? Fist, thumb, thumb goes down, open up. Good, and look towards the back. And then do it on our last side here. Fist, thumb up, thumb goes down, open the fingers, nice and slow as you stretch, and look at the back of the room. Good, all right. So another thing that has to do with the throat and the vibration and breathing, and I do this a lot with kids, they love this, but it's called the bee breath. And what it does is it goes zzz, and it gives you a little vibration. So if you'd like to try it or not, you breathe in and then go zzz, through your whole exhale until that whole exhale is out. Zzz. Then you breathe in, nice and deep, and then have your teeth touch and buzz. Zzz, zzz. And it's all an exhale. Zzz. And that vibration awakens the body, awakens the throat chakra. Really, really nice. Anyway, so let's do our little boat pose, okay? So we can strengthen our legs and our arms. So let's bring our one leg up. We're going to strengthen our left leg first. Bring that up, and let's bring our right arm up. So before we do the full-on boat pose, but this is working up to it. All right, and then come down, and let's do the opposite. Okay, so we'll do a few of these. Breathing in and out. Just come into a nice little rhythm here, right? Reach, reach. Breathing deep. Very good. All right, now take a breath. Now let's bring our legs up, nice and stable, both legs as high as you can get them, better, it's comfortable, right? And then our arms go up for a nice boat pose. We're gonna hold this for at least 3 breaths. If you could do 5, that would be awesome. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let that go. That's good. Release some tension, shake out your arms and legs. Very, very good. Okay, let's see what I want to do next. Okay, so let's do, you know what? Let's do our seated pigeon. All right, we'll do a little throat variation with it though, so it'll be a little bit different. So we're sitting and we have our leg as far to the left as we can. You know, if it comes up here, that's okay, wherever you want, but you want to make sure that it's, you know, somewhat straight. And the more you push it down, the more you'll feel it in your hip. So seated pigeon is for the hip. However, we are going to also strengthen our throat chakra as we do this. So we're going to come forward with an exhale. And then we're going to look up like we're opening up our arms, and our throat chakra is open and our chin is up to the sky. And then we're going to exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. That's it. So when you come back, we're looking up, then our little back bend and coming forward. Each time we come forward, we work out our hip a little bit and it expands, and then we come back. Good. And then let that go. Breathe in, breathe deep. Good. And then let's do our hip circles. Okay, so let's take our hands beneath the knee and just make some circles. And then let them go the other way. Good. And then bring that down. Okay, so now we're going to do the seated pigeon on the other side. So let's sit up straight in our chair. Let's have our right leg up, push down on the leg for a little stretch, right? Breathe in, breathe deep. Feels good to stretch out our hips a little bit. All right. Now we're going to do the same thing we did on the other side. So we're going to come forward with our exhale. And then we're going to open up our chest, open up our throat chakra, and look up to the sky. And then exhale down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Look up, expand, and come forward. Good. That's it. Opening up. Great. And then sit up straight. And now bring your fingers interlaced. Maybe interlace them the opposite, these different ways. So the clasp of the hand is different, it makes our shoulders adjust better, since when we do a different clasp and we strengthen that other side as well. So let's do our hip circles, our knee circles, whatever you want to call them. Inhale and exhale. And then do them the other way. Good. And then just let that go. Excellent. So now what we can do is, if you can cross your left leg over the right, and then we're going to bring our left arm up, and we're going to try to touch our toe, or reach down anyway. So it's a nice side stretch, okay? And what I'd like to do to add on to this, to make it a little bit different too, is if you're going to inhale, you come forward with an exhale, and then inhale, and you're going to turn your chin and your face towards your hand. So instead of just going like this, we're going to actually turn our head to the back and then forward. So inhale, back, exhale, forward. So we're getting our throat chakra involved in this exercise. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Okay, good. Now let's do the other side. We're going to cross our right leg over the left. We're going to have our right hand in back of us, and then we're going to come touch our toe if we can. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. So continue like that. Looking back at your hand if that helps. It really lubricates the neck too, so you won't get as many sore neck issues if we keep moving it. All right, and then just relax. All right, breathe in and out. Nice deep breath. Good. Now, let's do some reaches. Okay, so how we're also going to get our throat and neck involved with this. We're going to reach over to the right side with our left hand. Now let's have our legs a little far apart, farther than hip width apart. Okay, so just it's for our stability. And then reach and come back, reach and come back. All right, and now we're going to turn our head from side to side. We're looking at where our fingertips are going. All right, so exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Okay, so keep going like that. Good, reaching. So we're working our shoulders, which is part of that whole fifth chakra situation. Okay. And also turning our neck from side to side, and we're breathing deep. All right, and then come back to center. Legs still apart a little bit, so we're going to do a little goddess. Okay, so bringing our hands up into our goal posts or cactus arms. All right, so we're opening up through the chest, our chin is up, we're breathing deep, and we're going to turn from side to side. So we're going to look to the right, and then inhale, exhale left, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, Good. All right, just a couple more. And then back to center. Okay. Now we're going to go side to side. So we're going to come over, a little bit tilt, and then back. Tilt to the right, back, left. All right, breathing deep. Breathe in, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more. Good. All right. And then come up, bring our hands into this position all the way up, bring our legs back in, and then we're going to turn, we're not going to turn, I'm sorry. We're going to just come over and then back up, over. This is half moon to the left. Inhale, half moon to the right. Inhale, exhale, strengthening our back, our shoulders, our arms. All right, and then just carefully and slowly bring our arms back to our knees, our breath. So we'll just do some wrist exercises and then Shavasana. So let's bring our hands back up, all right? And we're going to make fists, okay? And we're just gonna circle inward with both arms, both wrists. Inhale and exhale. Strengthen those wrists. All right. And then exhale, outward, inhale and exhale. All right, and then shake that out. Now let's bring our hands up like this and let's close our each finger one at a time, okay? So close the thumb, ring finger, middle finger, not ring, sorry, a pointer finger, middle finger, ring finger, and pinky. And then do the same with the other side. Thumb, pointer, middle, ring, pinky. All right, and we'll do that one more time. All right, thumb, pointer, middle, ring, pinky, and thumb, pointer, middle, ring, pinky. Okay, and then just make them go up, out, and in a little bit. I do this with my daughter, who's going to turn 7 this Sunday. And when she gets really cold hands, I'm just like, do this, get circulation in your fingers. All right, and then shake that out and we are done. Okay, so let's come back in our seats. All right, come back and just get comfortable, but still have a nice straight back. All right, feet hip width apart, hands on your knees. Okay, they could be facing up or down. Down if you would like to be more grounded, up if you'd like to receive. Okay, eyes can be closed. Remember that Ujjai breathing, nice and deep, if you'd like to do that. We're going to close today with Om, which is a sounding, vibrational sound. Strengthens the vocal cords, vibrates through our whole body. Really, really nice. So we'll close with that. But for now, just keep breathing deep. Nice and deep. Keep breathing 4 in and 4 out. And I'm going to read to you one more time because I really, really like it. And it's just a nice way to close our class. Your inner truth and voice, letting the world know your unique spark and light. Express with humbleness, love, and kindness with no hesitations. Express you, your perfection. In your throat is the seat of expressive energy that flows balanced when you feel heard and can hear your own voice clearly. So you want to keep that in mind, that your throat chakra is very powerful, and this is what we use to express ourselves. So it's really important if you get anything from the class today, but that's what we use to express ourselves. And this class hopefully strengthened that chakra a little bit as we go through our journey. And our last week is coming up to close everything. There are 7 chakras, but I'm doing 6 classes, so I'll do the last 2 in the last class. And then we'll do a nice meditation with all of the sounding chakras, so the chakra sounds. So now let's relax our feet and our toes, maybe wiggle them and just let them be. Let's relax our legs. Let's relax our torso and our back. Let's relax our shoulders. They did a lot of work today. Our chest. Let's relax our throat chakra that we worked on today. And relax our jaw and our eyes. We are totally relaxed. Let's take a few seconds to just be. Let's wiggle our fingers and our toes and begin to breathe a little bit deeper now. And bring our hands to a prayer position. Maybe float open the eyes a little bit. And I'm going to close with the sound of Om, which a lot of yoga teachers use this at the end of their class. But today in particularly, because we're working on the throat chakra, it is important to close with Om today. So if you'd like to join me, if not, you can just listen and receive. So breathe in. Om. And namaste. And may you go on today to just express yourself in a wonderful, beautiful way. And hopefully people will hear you clearly and enjoy this beautiful day. Anyone that you know of that has paid for the class, please let me know and I'll send them a copy. I believe it's recording. I can do that. So if any of your friends missed it and need a recording, I can send it. So anyway, I'll see you next week. Okay. Have a great day.
Danielle,
Yeah.
are you planning to do more after the 6 weeks are over?
Oh, yes. Yes.
Oh, okay.
If you like, we could go week by week, or if you want, a better price, we can do 6 weeks at a time. I can certainly do that. So,
I would. So
okay, good.
maybe send out and see if other people would.
Awesome. I will do that. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. I'm so glad you made it, Ariana and Lindsay. Awesome. Hi. Oh, and Mia, hi.
Thank
Awesome.
you.
Thank you. Oh, it's so good to see you guys.
One after this.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. I love you guys.
See you soon.
Okay. See you.
Bye.
Bye.